Today we talk about the multiple offer. How can you help your client to get to the multiple offer situation? Uh, as I just share my personal story, because when 12 years ago, I have my client, and that time when I first tried to put the offer, it's not go through. Second time, third time, fourth time, even the fifth time, finally we get the offer. So we learned a lot. The reason is, first is they have to put a no condition. When you have a buyer client, if the first time put the offer, it's very difficult to convince them that you have to remove your finance condition, you have to move your mortgage home inspection condition. So it's very difficult because they said, no, I need to get some, the in case I cannot get a mortgage, there's a way to back up. So that's why there's very difficult for the new salesperson, and you meet the person, they never view the property, they never put the offer, so it's very, very difficult. uh, Talk to your client first, and ask them who is your mortgage broker, and how is your financial situation, and did you ever get a pre-approval? I think a pre-approval is a very good paperwork to show when you do the offer presentation for the multiple offer. Remember, if you have a pre-approval, get a pre-approval copy, because when you submit the offer, I think lots of the buyer or buyer's agent, they never have a pre-approval copy to the listing agent. So let your client get the first is get the pre-approval letter, and the second one, if you can, ask your client trying to get a more deposit. There's lots of people, they know when we put the offer, how much the deposit we're supposed to give. I think we have 47 people. I think maybe 45. You will say 5% of the purchase price. 5%, that's correct. But if you help your client to do the multiple offer situation, I will suggest you put more than 5%. That more than 5% is not upon acceptance. You're supposed to use here with. Here with means if you have a multiple offer tomorrow, like a Monday, so you ask your buyer, go to bank, get a 10%. If you can, just get a 10% bank draft, payable to the listing brokerage. So 10% is like a double of the 5%. If your kind of the offer price is very similar with another offer, but if you have a 10% deposit, so that is the advantage. You may have a chance to win the offer. I think I talked about the first one. You get a pre-approval letter, make sure that there's no mortgage condition. Second one, you get as much more as the deposit as you can. And the next one, I think you have to ask a listing agent, what is the seller's best closing date? I know there's a lot of the buyers, a first-time buyer, but if you wanted to win the multiple offer situation, you have to meet the seller's best closing date. So that is the first, you have to call the listing agent and ask the listing agent, what's the best closing date for the seller? When I prepare the offer, I will try to match that closing date. Right now, I think 99 of the percent, 100% right now, the multiple offer is use email. So if you use email, the best is you give the highest price as you can. So we can see there's a lot of the listing. They said offer will offer presentation date, for example, is 23 of November, and please register offer before 6 o'clock. So if you see that in the remark for the brokerage and the MLS listing, that means this is a multiple offer. So if your client want to put offer for that property, you have to register offer in that date before the 6 o'clock. There's a two way to register offer. First one, you can call the listing brokerage.
来的把哥，他就要吃这种东西，弄别种啥不知道他拿过去了。
这个啦，我看到我这点我那个小孩弄坏。
你这弄好了，你把那个变。
Okay, I mute. I think there's a TV. I think there's a TV show. It's not our agent. Okay. Where are we left? Okay, for the offer presentation date. So if you see the MLS, they see that like in the 13 days and before the 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock, you need to register offer. So there's a two way you can register offer. First one, to call the listing brokerage. You will see the listing brokerage phone number on the MLS listing, and call and tell them I want to register offer. They will ask you which property and ask your name, your cell phone number. So that is a register offer. Once you register offer, you need, you probably will receive the phone call from the listing agent. They will told you, like, thank you for register offer. So can you send all the offer by email? They will give you the email address. Because right now it's COVID-19, I think most of the multiple offer is by email. So at that time, I think you can ask a listing agent, yeah, can I ask how many offers so far you have? So if the listing agent told you there's a 5 offer, you probably need to ask a listing agent. If there's any offer come in, please let me know, because I need to talk to my client for the price strategy. You don't know how many offer, you cannot make the final price. So, but the first step, call listing brokerage to register offer. The second thing you can do is not call the listing brokerage. You can fax or email 801 form. The 801 is called the offer summary. The summary, they have a buyer's name. They don't have the purchase, they don't have an offer price, closing day, deposit. There's no such detailed information. There's only for the buyer's name and the buyer's signature. So email or fax the 801 to the listing brokerage. So that is another official way to register offer. I will not suggest you to call the listing agent. I think someone said, oh, if I want to register offer, I will call the listing agent cell phone directly. Because there's some listing agent. They say, oh, okay, thank you for register offer. They know it, but their office is not get update. So maybe another salesperson called the office, say, oh, I want to register offer. I just want to double check how many offer register. So the office probably will say, oh, I don't see any offer register. Because the listing agent, someone called the listing agent, the listing agent never updated to the office. So that's why there's a lot of the argument. They said, how come I called your office, there's no offer? But why I call you, you told me there's 3 offers. So that is also another reason, because someone not call the office to register offer directly. They just call the agent. We talk about, there's a prepared multiple offer. First is call the office. I'll send the email or fax offer summary to the listing brokerage. And the next one, you need to talk to your buyer. Go through with all the details, like how much the price we have to put. It depends how many offers tonight. How many offers you need to ask the listing agent. Or some brokerage, they use the software, they will automatically update how many offers register. Usually, if you register offer 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, the listing agent probably will told you, send the offer no later than 7. Most of the agent will told you no later than 7. So, or they can, you can send the offer after 6 o'clock. Go through with your buyer. And I just talk about the very important thing is for deposit. Yeah, some agent said, I emailed the offer, but I cannot, give the bank draft because I have a bank draft for the deposit. How can I get the deposit? Let a listing agent know this is HereWith. Okay, I will suggest you first is get the bank draft from the bank, ask your buyer for the deposit, and the second one, copy the bank draft, and then make a copy together with the offer sent to listing agent. When you put the deposit, you can select HereWith. HereWith means you already have a bank draft. Bank draft is a purchase already. You just put the copy of the bank draft together with the offer. If the offer accept tonight, you can deliver it to their brokerage, or you can meet the listing agent, give the deposit to the listing agent. And for the price is very, very important, but it's very, very hard to deal with. And as I mentioned before, if the buyer they have a multiple offer situation before. So it's very, very difficult to convince them to put the prices higher than the listing price. Because most of the listing agent, when they do the multiple offer listing, the price is much, much more lower than the market price. So that's why we have to do, it's called a CMA, comparable marketing analysis. We have to compare all the recently sold property is really close to the property your buyer wanted to buy, and then make sure how much the property market price, and then depends how many offer. We just add on the dollar to the to the price. Usually there's like it's not like a must, but usually we count every offer. We will count around $10,000. For example, tonight we have 5 offer, and the market price maybe 800,000. So roughly you need to get higher, like maybe 840 or 850. So that's you can win the multiple offer. It's very difficult to convince a buyer. Buyer said, I want to try to save money as more as possible. Yeah, if the buyer first time or second time, it's okay. Don't worry. Just let the buyer to put the price. Maybe the buyer wanted to put. Just let them to feel what is multiple offer situation. And yeah, we have a question. The question is called from the 508. No, I think it's 801. 801 is for the offer summary. We don't have a 508 form. Frank is already gave the answer. And Grace also asked if we want to submit offer. The brokerage from a listing site asked me directly to the sender to listing agent. It's not a fax to the office. Yes. And right now, even right now or before, the offer, always we will email to the listing agent. But remember, I told you one thing before you email. It's called a register offer to their brokerage. You can call listing brokerage, told them I want a register offer, or you can only email or fax 801 to the listing brokerage. So if you register offer, don't fax everything to the listing brokerage. Only one piece of paper is called 801 offer summary. We right now, there are most of the situation is for the email offer. When we email offer, we know how many offer there is, and then we'll give the best price. Lots of the listing agent will told you, oh, thank you for your offer. Seller take another offer. Whatever your offer accept or reject, the listing agent will let you know. Maybe they still have a situation. Like a few days ago, we have an agent, and she asked me, she said, oh, the buyer is already three or fourth time for the multiple offer. And the first time, they have a mortgage, they have inspection, and they don't have a deposit. It's here with, and also they want the price is a little bit lower than the listing price. Of course, they failed. Second time, it's the same. And the third time, they get a little bit improve, but still lose. On the fourth time, the buyer willing have a deposit, like a 10%, because the agent asked me, I told the agent, said, get a 10% deposit. Second one, take all the condition, cross out mortgage, cross out the finance, same, cross out the inspection, and also ask a listing agent what is closing date. But at that time, they still lose the offer because the price is very, very close, but they still have a little bit. There's another agent, they put the price is higher than that offer. Some situations, the listing agent probably will ask you, said, your offer is very similar with another offer. So you can suggest if this is situation, I will suggest you to talk to your buyer, trying to get a little bit improve. Because I know there are some agent will say, the listing agent told you maybe they are playing the game. They said they just wanted to get a higher price. But whatever, most of the cases, if you don't improve, maybe we will lose. But some situation is even you improve, and we have some agent, they said, why my buyer's price is higher than the other agent's price? Why the listing agent, they pick another offer? They don't pick my offer. Yeah, sometimes they have a reason, because when the seller decide which offer they wanted to accept, usually the seller maybe have a lot of the consideration. For myself, I have a real case when I in the first year, I have a buyer, to purchase a property in Scarborough. That is a multiple offer. We have, I think, a total 3 or maybe 4 or 5. I think it's 5 offers. Total 5 offer, including myself. The listing agent will ask everyone, go to the property. We just park the car in the, in the roadside, and the listing agent ask every agent, said that the agent bring the offer, go to the property, do the presentation in front of the listing agent or seller. The buyer will leave outside. So in our business, we rarely, it's not allowed. I think it's not allowed. The buyer and the seller and the listing agent and the buyer agent, 4 parties, they sit in the same table. Because when I bring some kind of buyer go to the listing presentation, the buyer said, I don't want to sit face in face because, feel like a little bit aware. But in the real situation, there's a buyer, seller, they never have a chance to negotiate with offer. So some listing agent, they only ask every agent, give the offer. When they click, when the listing agent click offer, they do the offer presentation for the seller. But some listing agent, they will ask a buyer agent, bring the offer, come in the property, and do the offer presentation. So that case is when I bring the offer, go to the listing presentation. When I walk in the home, So the seller is one of the uh, person I know before because before we work in the same factory, we know very well. He just, hey Samuel, why you are here? I said, I'm the buyer agent. We have someone want to buy our property. Then the seller said, told the listing agent, said, you have to sell to him. So that is really, really weird. But anyway, so my offer, the price is not the best price. It's even the listing agent told me there's another offer is $2,000 higher than my offer. But the seller said, whatever my price, the seller will take my offer. So that's why sometimes there's a reason, some reason you never know it behind the scene. Maybe another agent, they say, why my price is higher? Why the seller, they take another offer? So this is happened. And what else for the buyer side to do the multiple offer? Maybe if you have any question, you can feel free to ask. But I give the suggestions. The first one, you have to prepare yourself. Second one, you have to do the ask your buyer to prepare for the buyer to get the finance ready, to get as much as more for the deposit. And the next one, you have to introduce the whole process. Yeah, if the first time you are not get the property, you want to purchase the property in the same area, the next time you have to pay more higher than this time. If you still not wanted to pay more higher, but you still wanted to purchase the property in the area, you have to pay much more higher and higher.
经理您好，是 Grace， 我想问个问题。
你可以对麦克风大一点吗？我听不太清楚。
哦，能听清楚吗？这样能听清楚吗？
还不是很清楚
吗？
你可以用英文去问吗？这样大家，我们有些人他们都不用再翻译。
能听清楚吗？现在
可以。
Once I submitted an offer, the irrevocable is 5 p.m. in the afternoon. But when it's 4 p.m., I got no reply. Then at 4:30, I called the listing agent. The listing agent told me he hadn't presented the offer to the.
I think the microphone is, you are not very close to microphone. It's very, it's very hard to.
How about this way? Maybe I'll type my question in the chat.
Okay, yeah, that will be great. Because I try to hear, but it's very difficult. Sometimes the listing agent just tell us on the phone how many offers are received. Should we ask him to send in writing? Well, this is like most of the buyer, they will suspect that, how many offers the listing agent they have. Maybe the listing agent will make like a fake offer, but as agent, we should always believe. If you are not believe the listing agent, the buyer will not believe too. But as a listing agent, I always told our agent, as a listing agent, how much money they make from this transaction. Maybe $10,000, maybe 15,000, maybe 20,000. Some cases much more lower. So they don't want to put themselves in the risk. If you complain to the RICO, and they may have a discipline. Maybe sometimes for the penalty, maybe sometimes they have to take a course. So it's take a very pain process for the response to the RICO. And for myself, I always believe the listing agent. So I don't need the put it in writing. But I know some brokerage, they have a software. The software is whatever the agent they register offer, they will email. You will receive the email. The email will give you update. Right now, how many offer they have. And any other question, if you have a buyer looking for the property for the multiple offer, once I submit the offer and the irrevocable is 5 o'clock p.m., I received a phone call from the listing agent 4:30. He said that he hasn't presented the offer to the seller and asked me if I wanted to increase the price. Is it legal? He didn't present the offer before irrevocable time. Yes, I think the listing agent can do that. Usually, to give the chance to everybody should be fair to treat every agent. So they just you can stay in the same price or you can improve the price. It really depends yourself. But I think they are. I think a leasing agent they can, to ask you if you wanted to improve and also give other agents same chance to improve the offer. How long should we wait for the buyer's agent to respond before concluding the who wins the bid? How long should I wait for the buyer's agent? Usually, when we are the buyer agent, maybe there's a 10 offer, 20 offer. So the listing agent and the seller, they decide which offer they will accept. They will tell the other agents. Usually they will call, most of the cases, they will call the other agent, said, thank you for your offer. Seller will decide working with another one. So that's usually we will do. We just let the buyer agent know, thank you for your offer. My buyer will choose working with another offer. And also, you have to let the agent know, my seller decided working with your offer. Can you bring your buyer, come in, and we will send the acceptance. So that is before, yeah.
Sorry, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ada, go ahead.
This actually happened to me, okay? So that night there were 4 offers, okay? So one agent emailed me the offer. She did not come. But I tried to call because I told her it's 8 o'clock presentation time. So so all the some of the agents came, like they waited outside.
Yeah.
Some emailed me, but she did not respond to my call because I said, okay, we're the already second round. She still didn't call me. And then the agent one highest offer presented. We're almost gonna announce it, and all of a sudden she called me.
Yeah.
And she said, okay, well, my buyer can go higher, whatever. So and then of course it's not fair to the agent. They already came, and already did everything. So I was just saying, so is there like some kind of guideline or time limit, if the agent did not respond to our call when we said, okay, do you want to improve your price or whatever, right? So is there some kind of time limit, or how should we handle the situation if we're almost going to announce it and then all of a sudden she came, but then she said, oh, I'm going to do it faster, but or higher. So so in this situation, how would you handle it? Like, do you set a time limit of what time they have to respond by or something? I just don't want arguments and saying that, oh, we already email you the bank draft. We are sincere. And then now you didn't give me a chance because, because she did not respond to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I totally understand it because I have a same situation before. It's not every much offer you will be satisfied. And I think the most important thing is you have to set the rule. Because right now we are talking about the buyer agent. We will do the multiple offer. How can you help the buyer? And then maybe after that, I think right now it's almost like we will switch to the listing agent. If you are the listing agent, how are you going to handle for the multiple offer?
Yeah. Okay.
I think this case is referred to the listing agent, how to handle the multiple offer. Am I right?
Yeah. Oh, okay. So that's fine. So you just want to talk about buyers, right? Okay.
Yeah, we are almost finished the buyer side. If you
Okay.
have any question regarding the buyer agent, how to handle how to prepare the multiple offer, you can feel free to ask. Otherwise, we will jump to the listing agent side, how we are going to handle as a
Oh,
listing agent for the seller
okay.
side.
Sorry about that. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, as a listing agent, I think the listing agent first is you have to set the role. The role is very important. The first rule you have to set is on the MLS listing. You need a very clear to write down. The offer will be present, our offer will be reviewed, offer will be received in the certain days. Please register offer in the 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, whatever. You have to clear on the MLS to write down. And there's another sentence I think a lot of agents will say. The seller maybe reserve the right to receive preemptive offer. And some agent they like to put another wording said without a notice. Do you think without a notice is fair to the other agent? And I have because of the without a notice, 2017. I think a lot of people remember 3 years ago, 2017. The market is pretty hard, and we have lots of the listing from our office. Now even I think most of the listing is multiple offer. So I received a call from the one day I received a call from another brokerage. I can't say the name, but there's a very popular name. It's called Steven. Don't be mad with our agent Steven. It's from other office agent Steven. Um, One day he called. I said, "Oh, uh, when I pick up the phone, he said, "Who is this? Who is this speaking?" I said, "My name is Sammy, office manager." He said, "Okay, Sammy, what's your last name?" I just tell first name, last name. I think this is someone do the investigation. And then he said, "Well," uh, he said, "I want the series to told you the MLS number, the property, and the agent write down the seller reserved the right, receive the preemptive offer without a notice, without a notice." He said, "Do you know the without a notice is not allowed by RICO?" I said, "I can double check that." But I said, "Okay, I just let you know. If I see the without a notice still, your agent is not updated in the next 24 hours, I will report to RICO." He keep continue, called many times. But the first question I just asked, I said, "Steven, do you have a client wanted to put the offer or your buyer is interested?" He said, "No, don't don't mix up. What, I don't have buyer, but this is not allowed." So it's very funny. But anyway, I have to call the agent and ask the agent to update without a notice, take out the without a notice. So we have I think the few weeks ago we go through with the best practice in the trap. The trap they have a rule and a regulation. They said that if you have a multiple offer before the offer presentation date, if there's any offer come in, you need to notify every showing agent and let every showing agent know there's an offer coming in. So you should give them a chance. Either they want to go ahead to put the offer or not go ahead to put the offer. So notice is very important. I will suggest our agent, you can put the seller reserve the right to receive the preemptive offer. But I will not suggest you put without a notice. Even you put the seller reserve the right to receive the preemptive offer, I still suggest you to go to the Wolf Connect, use Wolf Connect, send group message to whoever the agent should your list. So the rule is very important. like a normal situation, in that date, lots of agent will call you, said, oh, Sammy, my buyer really wanted to put an offer for your listing. Can you tell me how much the price is the best? What is the seller's price, expectation price? Maybe I want to, save your time, save my time. So I believe lots of people will ask this question. And usually, before when I do the multiple offer, someone they will, all kind of the people. Some people they will call office, register. Office will send me a text message. Say there's one offer, register, agent name, phone number. I will quickly call back. I said, hi, Steven, thank you for registering my offer. And right now I don't have any offer. You are the first offer. I will take down the notes. And maybe there's another offer, this email to the office. Office will forward it to me. Then I will call the agent, said, hi, John, thank you for your offer. I received your offer from the email. Your buyer will your buyer come to the listing presentation, or is this your best offer? Maybe the John said, you know what, my buyer just said this is the best offer, whatever. This is the offer. So I said, okay, right now we have 2 offers, including your offer. I don't have any offer for myself. I will take it down. And then maybe next wait for next few minutes, there's an agent call me, said, hi, Sammy, my buyer is interested to put the offer. So I will go to the property to put to do the offer presentation. So at this time, you should say, oh, can I have your name, your number, phone number? Can you please call my office? Or if you are busy, I can call my office to register offer for you. So that is a proper way. And also tell the agent, maybe Jack, the third one is Jack. Jack, right now, including your offer, I have 3 offers. There's no offer from myself. So thank you for call me. And would you want to call my office to register offer? Or if you are busy, that's fine. I will let the office know you register offer with me. So you have to call office, update. Right now, there's 3 offers. So this is the proper way. I think a lot of the agents, they never do the proper way. So that's why, some agent call the office, said the office said there's no offer registered. But when the agent bring the buyer to the property, you told the buyer, agent said, right now I have 3 offer. The agent will argue with you, why I called your office, there's no offer. Why you told me 3 offer? So the communication, making sure that, everyone they call the office, you need a call back when they register offer, confirm they register offer. When they send the email to the offer, fax the offer to the office, contact the agent, confirm you received the offer, and tell them what time and when, how are you going to do the offer presentation. Someone call you directly, you have to let the office know, or you have to let the agent call office to register offer. So far, do you have any question? If you are the listing agent, because I still have something to go ahead.
Hi, Sammy, I have a question. You just mentioned it's not allowed if there's no notice for the showing agent, if the listing agent gets the bully offer. But if they have notice on MLS said
if they have the right to receive the preemptive offer, right?
Yeah, if they said that if the seller gets the pre-empty offer, we will not give notice to every agent. Is that not allowed? Or yes?
That is not allowed. So
not allowed.
Yeah. I just
even though they write it there, no. Right?
Well, put yourself in the other's agent. if your buyer, you show the property with my listing. Your buyer said, I really like this property. You told your buyer, you know, this offer presentation will be next week, Tuesday.
Mm.
Your buyer said, okay, try your best. I will put whatever price I want. I want to get the property. So you told your buyer, wait for the next Tuesday because offer presentation set, right? And
Yeah.
when the next Tuesday, you call me, you said, hi, Sammy, my buyer want to put the offer tonight. When you are going to do the offer presentation, how to do the offer presentation. So I told you, oh, Julia, I sold last Saturday. What
Oh,
you,
disappointed. Yeah.
no, it will be mad.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Why you are not fairly to trade my client? If you sold last Saturday, you should let me know Saturday. I have received the offer because your buyer maybe will jump in for the bidding the offer Saturday. I don't give you the chance, right? Now you can
Yeah.
fully understand why we cannot do the without a notice.
I know, but sometimes the listing agent said, I have already wrote that there, if you like it, you can put the preemptive offer to me, but I will not give you notice if I got one.
Yeah, that is happened. But if you have buyer really like the property, but the listing, MLS said offer presentation will be next Tuesday. Offer seller reserve the right to receive the preemptive offer. So if you see there's a notice like that, you have to send an email to listing agent. Hi, Sammy, my buyer is really like the property. If you receive any preemptive offer, please let me know.
Yeah.
Send an email or message. If the agent not reply to you, you can complain the agent.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
So now we talk about the preemptive offer. Everything is like set already, like next Tuesday. Every day there's lots of the showing. One day there's an agent, maybe the buyer directly. Let's talk about the buyer directly call you, said, hi, Sammy, I see there's a listing from realtor.ca. I'll see the for sale sign. I don't have any agent. I want to buy the property. So what we should to do? First one, we have to verify the buyer. How long have you been looking for the property? Did you see any property? Is there any agent working with you? And how long have you looking for the property? And where are you living right now? And do you have any agent? You have to give a chance. You can, if you don't have an agent. So there's two options. First option, you can find any agent you feel to trust. You feel to trust any agent, just let the agent talk to me because we can working together. The second option is, I'm representing the seller. Seller is my client. So right now, I can either offer the customer service to you, or I can also do the buyer represent agreement to you. So let me know. I will explain what is buyer's customer service will provide. What is BRA, buyer's representative as client provide. And then of course, I have to get both seller and you consent. I am the agent, will represent your both. So if the buyer, everything is okay, whatever the customer service or the client, whatever. So the buyer said, go ahead, I want to put the offer. So you have to, in that case, you have to send a notice to every agent. Before you send a notice, I will suggest you do one thing, do the pre-screen for the buyer's expired price. If the buyer said, I just want the price is as lower as possible, maybe that price, is not meet the seller's expectation. So you can ask the buyer, you know what, the price is pretty low. Maybe I can help you to find other property. either you want, maybe wait for the offer presentation date. You don't want the buyer have a lower price and you send every agent notice. All the agent know, oh, they have an offer. So they will not wait. They will go ahead with other property. So that is you should very be careful. And that is the first one. The buyer, they have an agent. If the buyer, so first one is the buyer, they don't have an agent. If the buyer, they have the agent, it's a little bit different. It's the same thing. First, you have to ask the agent. So maybe some agent said, hey, Sammy, I have a buyer is really want the property. They really, really like it. I really wanted to make a deal with you before the offer presentation date. So now you have to tell the agent, we can working together, but at first I want you to do something. Before you prepare the offer, let me know how much your buyer, how much the buyer's like financials, how much the buyer can put a deposit. How about the buyer's financial situation? Do you have any pre-approval letter? The buyer has already given any approval from the bank? And is there any condition for the offer? But the most important, can you talk to your buyer? What is the best price you can offer? Email to me, let me know. If everything is okay, you can prepare the offer. If this is all the best price, you have a condition, deposit is low, they don't have a pre-approval, if this is like an offer situation, tell the agent, thank you for your, for your offer, thank you for the call me, but anyway, I think you have to wait until next Tuesday. It's the same thing. You have to call. You have to let a buyer agent know. You don't want, because the buyer, the agent's offer, you will mess up your offer presentation. Okay, so now we talk about the pre-empty offer. Also, it's called a bully offer. And when the offer presentation date, as a listing agent, you have to set the rule very, very clearly. I can tell you the story. The first buyer I just have the buyer to put the offer for many, like 3-4 times. The fifth time, when we go to the offer presentation, my buyer is ready because they already have 4 times for the multiple offer. They filed. This is the 5th time. So they have a deposit, higher amount. They have no condition, clean offer, firm offer. The price, the buyer said, I'm willing to get a little bit higher because they already, lose for the 4 times. Everything is ready. So the listing agent is one senior lady. She told everyone, but everyone, that time we have including myself, we have 3 offers. The listing agent, we talk about the listing agent. The listing agent talk to us. Everyone we speak in Mandarin. So the listing agent said, listen. They change use English. He said, listen, I want to give every agent. Now this is my procedure. He said, the first one, we have 2 rounds. First round, I will receive the offer. I will present it to my buyer. After that, I will give offer back to every agent. And the second round is the last round. Then they repeat. They said, Sammy, do you understand? I said, yes. There's another agent, like maybe whatever the name. Do you understand? It's an agent. Said, yes. He asked a third agent, do you understand? Yes. Okay, now let's start. So we give the offer to the listing agent. Listing agent do the quickly present to the seller and then give back the offer. And then we do the improve. And the agent, the listing agent, when we do the last chance for the improve the offer, the listing agent repeat again. They said, listen, this is the final round. Do you understand? This is the final round. whatever the price you gave is last price. So we said, oh, okay, yes. When we give the offer to the last round, give the leasing agent, and the leasing agent says, Sammy, your offer is best. I will pick a, my seller is willing to working with your offer. And at the same time, there's another lady, the agent, they said, why you don't tell me this is the last round? My buyer can still offer higher. The leasing agent said, listen, I told you three times this is last round. You told me you agreed, acknowledged. This is give over. I think if you are the listing agent, you don't set the rule. You don't repeat again and again. Some agent will give you the hard time. Like Ida, you said the same situation. When you do the offer presentation, and maybe the guy said that they want to come to the offer presentation, but they never show up at the first round. So you should at the beginning set the rule. My offer presentation will start at 7 o'clock. Anyone, if you're late 7 o'clock, I'm sorry. So of course, this is like if you have more offers, if you have 5 or 6 offers, you tell every agent, offer presentation will start at 7. If you're late, then that's the time.
No, they emailed to me, but the thing is, after I receive so many emails, then you have to tell them if you call them and they did not answer the phone, and then what I mean, what happened? Like, if you keep calling them, they did not respond. Like, I mean, do you wait till a certain time before you say, no, sorry, you did not call, we already accepted another offer? Like, I mean, how do you do that? Like, you text them, you call them, left the message. Is there a time limit? Like, you have to
it's an offer presentation date. You have a few agents in the property, right? But that offer is for the only for the email.
Yes. So some came, some did not come.
Okay. Anyway, so before the offer, before you accept the last offer, so the agent, they are, the agent you're trying to call, but they never pick up the phone. So they send any update offer to you before you accept the offer?
She said she's in Waterloo right now, and then she said, okay, I can give you a verbal, and then we're gonna sign something back or something. I said, well, I need something signed, right? But
yes, there's no verbally, because everything should be in writing.
Exactly. But what I'm saying is, after the highest offer presented, we were almost going to announce the winner. Then she called me. You know what I mean?
Well, this is a very special case. But anyway, so I will suggest you, if this is in case, so you have to just before I know when I do the multiple offer, 7 o'clock, register 5 o'clock, register 5, offer presentation 7. Usually if I have a 6 offer or 6 offer or 5, 6 offer, usually we have to work until 10 o'clock. Like a 7, at least 3 hours. So within the 3 hours, I think there's any offer they come in, you should let every agent know. Right now we have a 5 offer, we have a 6 offer, and the first round, maybe a second round, maybe a third round, maybe a fourth round. Some agent very clear. They said that we only have a 1 round. Put your best offer. Some agents said that, we have 2 rounds. First round, just give me the offer, and the second round is the final round. Some agent, they said that there's no rules. Just give me the offer. If my buyer like, they will take. If they don't like, we'll ask the agent to improve.
I have a question, Samuel. I have a question. This actually happened to me. The listing agent, she did send us a rule, like the rule for the multiple offer, right? One of them, she says, please bring me your best offer. and you may not have chance to improve. And she did not say that just only one term. She only said you may not. So in the first round, we did not bring our best. We just like put a price there. We did not put our best offer. And then we presented offer to the seller. And at the time we presented, she did not tell us this is only one round. And then after everyone has presented, she accepted an offer. And then,
what is the beginning, like an agent? We have, as a buyer agent, I always ask a listing agent for the multiple offer. You know, Tom, tell me what is your, you know, procedure? What are you going to do tonight? Tell me the, like, you know, ask the agent.
She sent us the procedure.
He said no procedure, right?
She sent us. She released the, you know, whatever, you know, the procedure there. She said, bring us your best offer.
Okay,
You may not. She just said you may not. She did not say the only one round.
Yeah. If that's in
So-
case, if I'm the agent, if I were you, I will
Okay.
ask my buyer always at the first round give the best offer.
Yeah, we did not.
Yeah,
We did not. But we
always
did
give
not
the
know
best
because we think that there should be a chance for us to improve, right? But
Yeah,
she
it's-
did not tell us. And then after the first round, she picked out an offer and then accepted.
Yeah.
And then she did not even tell us. So we lose, you know, we lose the chance to improve. So I just want to know, like in this case, can we like complain her?
Yeah, you can complain, but anyway,
Okay.
all the complaint is the RICO will take care of the complaint, and the RICO will ask the agent to do the any of the reply. Maybe if the agent, you know, did something wrong, the RICO will give the penalty to the agent. Maybe will ask the agent to take the course. But one thing is very important: if you lose the offer, the RICO cannot give back, you know, the deal to your buyer client.
Okay.
Yeah.
So even like
yeah.
they will. Okay.
It will not. Yeah.
Will not. Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
So as a listing agent, always be strong, always be organized, always set the rule. You know, if you set the rule, you have the time to time tell every agent. The best is to put it in writing, email.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
you
That's
know, someone,
that's
they
right.
will
Everything.
challenge you, like my case.
Right.
Another agent, they
Yes.
suddenly they challenge.
They will challenge you.
challenge the
Even you
listing
tell
agent.
them like several times, they still challenge you. Yeah,
When the
exactly.
lady challenged
Okay,
challenge
thank
the
you.
listing agent, I never say anything. Another agent said, no, you shouldn't do that because the
Okay.
listing agent already told us this is the final round. And the agent said, you know what? I don't understand English.
Yeah, because
me
they have
English."
other, you know, witnesses there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
But anyway.
I have two questions here I put in writing.
Yeah.
So the first one is it also happened to me. This is real from my, you know, from my past
Yes.
offers. And then because I'm the listing agent, and then I have an offer day, but a few days, like a week before the offer day, the buyer agent
Send you
she
offer.
did not call me. She just sent me an offer through email. And then the offer is not good enough. It's higher than my asking, but it's not good enough for the seller to accept it. So we don't want to consider it. But in this case, so I send notice to other showing agent.
Well, I think I already explained the situation. If I were you in this scenario, first I will reply to the use email to reply or call the buyer agent. Thank you for, you know, I received receive your offer. Thank you for the offer, but I wanted to I want you to help me to, you know, clarify something. First one, what is your buyer's best price? Second one, what is your buyer's financial situation? Did you ever see the pre-approval or the you know, for the mortgage financial situation, they are already pre-approved, or for the inspection are they willing to have no inspection condition? Just, you know, to do like a same as a pre-screen screen. If the agent told you, you know what, this is my best offer, I send you the best offer, is my client offer, then you can reply, email in writing, tell the agent, thank you for your offer. My seller will not consider.
I don't
Please.
have to send notice because this happened to me.
You don't need.
Yeah, the situation is when the buyer agent, she sent me the offer. She did not send it directly to me. She sent me the offer to my email, and then she called the office
Register offer.
to register the offer.
Mhm.
And then the office sent out a notice to all the agents. So the several agents call me and then challenge me. Why?
Mhm.
And then they are so nervous. They said it's not presentation day yet. Why you accept the offer, or why you review offer already?
Yeah, so that's why
So
always, if the offer is not the best offer, don't send a notification to the every showing agent.
but they call the office to register, and then the office send out the notice automatically without asking me.
I think our office will not do that.
Okay.
But anyway, maybe sometimes it's like as the front desk or call center, they will not on behalf of the agent to send the notification to every
They
agent.
did it last time. They did last time, and I asked them why the office did not ask me, and they sent out a notice. And then the office clerk told me that that's the company rule. When we receive the register offer, they will send out a notice.
If you can let me know who is the person give you the answer, maybe I can talk to her later on.
Yeah,
This
I'm
is
not sure. Maybe the rule has been changed, but by that time
No, we never
it's
have
last
that.
year.
Are you sure?
You never have that?
Not
Okay,
really.
okay. I will check the email and I will let you know
Let
who
me
is
know,
that.
because,
She told me that's the company rule. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that comes to my second question is when like somebody, they just send me a message or they call the office that they register an offer, but they have not sent me
Register offer is only.
the offer. So when people ask me how many offer have been registered, should I count this one as one registered offer, or I should not until I receive the the physical offer?
Officially, the register offer, there always is one is called office. Second one, they send the 801.
They send 801.
Yeah,
Okay.
if they don't call the office register and they don't send 801, so we will not treat as a
register offer. Okay, thank you.
And
Thank you so much. I'm clear now. Thank you.
Yeah, that is for the listing agent. As a listing agent, you should very be careful and very set the rule clearly, and let every agent follow up to follow the procedure. So if you don't set the rule, unless you are the agent very powerful, otherwise it's very difficult to handle the situation. And I also know there's some agent that set the rule, said when the more buyer agent, like if you have a 10 15, I know there's a one time our office listing presentation, they have 29 agents. 29 agents bring the buyer, every buyer want the property, but finally there's only one buyer will get the property. There's the rest of 28 agents, they just waste the time for nothing. But they have to try. If you never try, you never have a chance. So if you have like such amount, like maybe 20, 30 agents, usually I will suggest you for the rule is tell everybody. We will have maybe a three round. The first round, we have right now we have 29 offers. The first round, we will leave there's maybe a 15 or 12 offer, maybe cut half. We will only leave the half. Try your best. If you don't try your best, give the best price, give the best of condition, best of the no condition, you probably will kick it out in the first round. The first round, there's only leave half, maybe 14 or 15. Second round, they will still cut half. Maybe there's a 7 offer or 6 offer left, and all the rest they will go home. And the last round is the best round. So that is the way if you want to quickly to go through with like a huge amount for the offer presentation.
Sammy, sorry, one question.
Yeah.
Now, you know how we use the Form 801, right? So
Yes.
let's say when the agent comes in to present the offer, and then you say, okay, we're going to review the rest. So they go back, right? So should you take a copy of the Form 801? You know what I mean? Like every time when they come to present or improve, whatever, should I ask them at least leave that Form 801 on the table so that we know what time they presented and stuff like that? You know what I mean? Or should we just let them take their offer back to the car or whatever, you know?
You know, for the multiple offer, as a listing agent, you have to try your best to leave every offer. At least you have to keep the 801. If the buyer agent said, you know, my offer is not accept, I want to bring everything back. So you have to take a photocopy for the 801.
Just the 801 on the table, at least. So every time when someone comes in to present the offer, they can take the offer back, but leave the Form 801 there, right? Or we take the screenshot or something, right?
Yeah. If you have a copy machine, you have you know, take your cell phone to take a picture for the 801. Because you know, sometimes the agent, if they take back the 801 and the offer, you told everyone right now we have a 10 offer, but the one buyer, they said right now they have too many offer. I think the price is too low. Let's walk away. You don't have any evidence. Maybe another agent complained to Rico, said you told us there's a 10 offer, but my buyer is not believe. They complained to Rico. Rico asked you give all the 801. Yeah, you don't have.
Okay, yeah, that's what I want to know, because sometimes they just take the whole thing back. Okay, all right, thanks.
All right, so I think the list as a listing agent, there is a much more technique, but we just generally quickly give some ideas. And last one, I think we talk about the showing. The showing is as COVID-19, when we do the showing, remember if there's anyone said I want to see the property. Now, when the people really want to see the property, they are serious. You have a much more higher chance to close the transaction. You know, before the COVID-19, there's someone said, I want to see the property. Maybe they don't have a motivation to buy. They just wanted to take a look. They just want to waste their time, whatever. But right now, in the COVID-19, we have lots of agents, they have experiences. When the people call, it's really higher chance to close the transaction, to get the deal done. Because people will not put themselves in the risk if they are not seriously. So if you have advertising, people call you, treat every people seriously, because they put themselves in the risk in the COVID-19 situation. They want to see the property. That means they are really serious, want to buy the property. And the second one, you have to, before you go to our appointment, you have to quickly ask them the question. I know there's lots of agents, they never ask. They just, go to listing, when they do the book appointment, they ask everything. Do you have any cough? Did you ever travel to the outside of the Ontario country? They put the no. But did you ever ask your buyer the question? Maybe someone, they just come back from the overseas. You never know. So trying to ask before you put a yes. And someone call you, said, oh, Sammy, I wanted to see property tomorrow. Can you book maybe a 3 or 4 property for me? So now you have to ask them. Right now it's like a COVID-19. Did you ever go outside of the Ontario? Did you ever go outside of the country? And is there any your family or someone they have a COVID-19? And do you ever feel like a cough? Just quickly like a chat with people. Then if you book appointment, if you click no, that means you already pre-screen with your client. When you go to the property, remember, first one, you have to you have to wear the mask. Always wear a mask. We have some agent, they get a complaint. Complaint that is because the agent not take off shoes. When they walk in the property for the showing, they not take off the shoe. So the seller complained to RICO. Finally, the RICO, they get a penalty for our agent. If you go to RICO website, you will see there's lots of the case because the buyer, buyer agent not follow the Ontario health regulations. Get a mask, maybe buy some mask for your client. And also you need if in case, I will say, if right now I'm doing any deal, I will go to like maybe any like a Home Depot or whatever, they have a shoe cover, the shoes cover. I will buy some shoes cover in my car. I will put a shoes cover to my client, give it to my client. So that will be very clean and making sure like the seller, right now there's lots of the seller, they have a video camera in the home. Even they are not in the home, they can watch carefully. What did you ever take off your shoes? And even some video camera, they have voice. So don't touch anything. If you walk in the property, open the door, do not touch anything. Before, people always to open the window, maybe they flush the toilet, maybe they open the closet. Right now, do not touch anything. And of course, leave your business card. And when you come out, you can, make sure there's like at the same time, don't bring the too many papers in the home. I don't know the regulation how many, but I think at least limited for the 10% every time. Another way is as a listing agent. As a listing agent, we have to do is first one, you have to put the COVID-19 the forms in the Toronto MLS as attachment. You have to let every buyer agent to sign the form. Next one, we have a COVID-19 policy. You can print out, it's in our office website, print out and post in the front door of the property. Before the people come in, they can clearly to see the policy. And if in case, I will suggest you to provide some mask, provide some hand, the like let me, I suddenly forgot. Sanitizer, yeah. I just get a shock. Yeah, just provide in the property when the people walk in the main entrance the door. And also, if you can, just put some notice. Please do not touch anything. Thank you for your cooperation. Yeah, so that is, I think, I cannot think of something else, but I only thing I can think is follow the Ontario, government Ontario health policy, and don't. Some people said, "Oh, why the buyer, why buyer call me right now?" Think about another way, positive way. The people why they call, why they want to buy the property is they really, really serious. They are ready. We have some agent, they said everybody. They said, "Oh, I don't have a deal. I don't have a transaction. Just sitting at home, stay at home." But we have some agents really busy. They make more transaction, less transaction. So, yeah, that is for my suggestion. And we still have 5 minutes. So, do you have any question you wanted to discuss?
Sorry, me again. Sorry. The collateral agreement. When do you use that?
Oh yes, that's a very, very good question. You know, oh, who asked Ada? Yeah.
Yes, me,
You
the
are,
question girl.
yeah, you are very good student.
You're a great teacher, okay?
No, I'm not a great teacher. We're working together. And the collateral agreement, actually, right now, since 2010, I think, 2010. Yes, it doesn't matter. The tribe is no longer to request the collateral agreement, but why we use the collateral agreement is because if I am the listing agent, I want to sell the property for the seller, and the seller asked me, said, "Oh, Sammy, I give you 5% commission. And if there's anyone, the buyer from yourself, you do the double end. That means I do the listing side, I do the buyer side. So I only give you 4% commission. So you have to put listing agreement, total commission 5%. You see there's a space. If the listing agent, if the buyer come from listing agent, total commission will be 4%. Call-op commission will be 2.5%. So if you put that, this is a collateral agreement. I hope everybody can understand. If you don't understand, it's okay. I can do the explain again.
So is that like a separate form, or is that just a clause, or what is it?
The listing agreement. Listing agreement, there's like a collateral agreement. That means you and the seller, they have agreement. The agreement is use listing agreement form. If the buyer from yourself, you will reduce the commission, total commission.
I see. So you just put this, write this down on the listing agreement, you mean?
Yes, listing agreement, there's two parts. One is a percentage, 5% total commission. And after 5%, you will see there's a space.
Mm-hmm.
In the space, you write down if the buyer from listing agent self, total commission will be 4%.
So you have to do this when you sign the listing, you mean?
Yes. If you don't sign on the listing, this is no collateral agreement. You cannot tell the seller. Seller told you, said, you know, if the buyer from myself, I only take 4%. You have to put it in writing in the listing agreement.
Okay.
Yeah, this will be, you know, some agents still write down collateral agreement in effect in the listing agreement. I think very, very rarely. This is a senior agent. In the senior agent, they would write down that. That means if there is a multiple offer, I have to tell every agent. If I have a buyer from myself, I have to tell every agent collateral agreement in effect. If I don't have my buyer from myself, I don't need to tell.
Can I represent more than one buyer?
More represent more than, you know, I will not suggest. If I'm the listing agent, there's a buyer A walking from the realtor.ca. They said, I see your, you know, your son, the for sale son from realtor.ca. I really wanted to buy. Usually, you know, I will suggest you referral to a team member. Mm-hmm. If you don't have a team member, or office, we have lots of the agent. If you know anyone, tell the anyone, like, you know, I see there's a first one is Ada. I said, Ada, can you, you know, there's one buyer from my listing. Would you want to take care? Maybe we can working together. Mm-hmm. And there's another buyer coming in. They said, I see your for sale son. I don't have an agent. I want you to put out for myself. And then I see the second agent. Oh, Ada. I said, Ada, can you, you know, take care of this buyer? Because I'm the listing agent for the listing presentation. I only wanted to concentrate for the listing to help the seller. Maybe there's another buyer come in. I will give it to Adam. I will give it to Amy. Whatever the buyer come in, I will give someone, you know, we know.
Okay, thank you.
Sammy, I have a question about the collaboration agreement.
Collateral agreement, yeah.
But that's not mandatory, right?
No, it's not mandatory. But if your seller if you and the seller already agreed and put in writing the listing agreement, and their buyer from yourself, you have to tell every agent you have a collateral agreement.
Okay, I understand. If we don't put that in writing, but you still can replace as like a dual agent, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, just for the reduced commission thing for the.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Another quick question about the showing. You mentioned don't touch anything. Let's see. But what that mean? Like normally, I notice people open the closet,
No,
open.
we don't. Never open. And
Don't do it now.
now don't open. Even before, to be discipline your client, we have a complaint. The complaint is before last year.
I remember. Yeah, you told me their privacy is something they open.
Yes.
There's some code or like whatever. I see. I remember you mentioned that. Okay, don't open the closet. Okay, but like a kitchen cabinet door or something.
Even right now we still don't touch anything. Like just walk in and walk out, just watch.
Okay,
Mhm.
but of course, if the door is closed for that one of the room, you can open the door. I mean, go in, right?
Yeah, but make sure you wear the glove.
Oh, that's mandatory.
No, but as a professional agent, we will make sure our client is safe. Make sure the homeowner is safe.
All right. Thank you very much, Sam. Sammy.
Okay, 2:30. Today, I think we can learn something for how to prepare the multiple offer as buyer agent and how to do the listing as a multiple offer. How the listing agent, how to prepare the multiple offer and also the showing. Okay, so that's all for today and 2:30. Thank you all for participant, and maybe we'll see you next week.